One snowy Christmas Eve, as Santa was getting ready for his annual journey to deliver gifts to children all around the world, he realized something very troubling. His elves were nowhere to be found. The little helpers who always prepared the toys, packed the sleigh, and made sure the reindeer were well fed had mysteriously vanished. Santa, always calm and jolly, scratched his beard in confusion. How could he possibly deliver all those presents without his team? At first, Santa thought it was some sort of prank. Maybe the elves were hiding, playing a joke on him. He walked through the North Pole workshop, calling their names. "Jingle! Tinsel! Frosty! Where are you?" he shouted into the empty halls. But there was no response, just the howling wind outside. Santa checked his watch. The big night was getting closer, and there was no time to waste. He decided to investigate. He first checked the kitchen, where the elves often gathered for their cookie breaks. To his surprise, all the cookies had been eaten. So, they were here earlier, Santa thought, but still no sign of the little helpers. He then checked the reindeer stables. Rudolph, Dasher, and the others were all accounted for, but there was no sign of the elves. Panicking a little now, Santa decided to send out a search party. He called for the snowmen, who had always been good at keeping track of things in the snow. But when they came to help, Santa realized something odd. Santa," one snowman said sheepishly, "we can't actually go looking for anyone. We're, well, kind of frozen in place." Santa sighed, now in full-blown panic mode. "What am I going to do? The sleigh won't fly without the elves." He then had a thought. Perhaps the elves were up to some kind of mischief. They loved playing pranks on each other, especially on Christmas Eve. Maybe they were hiding in plain sight. Santa pulled out his trusty list, the naughty and nice list, and began to check it twice. He checked to see if any elves had misbehaved. But no, everyone had been nice. Just as Santa was about to give up and take a nap, after all, it was Christmas Eve, he noticed something strange. There were little footprints leading from the workshop to the kitchen, then to the reindeer stables, and finally, outside. Following the trail of footprints in the snow, Santa finally came to a small hill. The elves were gathered there, sitting in a circle, wearing their festive hats, laughing and having a great time. They hadn't disappeared after all. They had just gotten distracted. Apparently, they had decided to take a quick break and try to find the perfect snowflake to decorate the sleigh with. But they had gotten so caught up in the snowflakes that they lost track of time. Santa, although a little annoyed, couldn't help but laugh. "Well, I suppose the elves need their fun too. But let's hurry up and get back to work before the night slips away."